Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey here, once again with another video on The Flash Season 3. So as most of you hopefully may know, we are now on a 4-week break for The Flash, along with Arrow and Supergirl, after the most recent episode earlier this week, which was of course that Abracadabra episode. But we left on a pretty exciting note with the reveal of Caitlin going full-on Killer Frost, but also with Barry telling Joe as well as Iris that he would in fact be going to the future to work out how to prevent Iris's death at the hands of Savitar. Just quickly before we go ahead with the video, I will have my 100k Q&A video out tomorrow at the same time I will have uploaded this video, so yeah, whenever I uploaded this video today, my Q&A for 100k will be at the exact same time tomorrow, so be sure to be on the lookout for that. But anyway, back to the main point of this video, the promo or trailer for the next episode of this season of The Flash, which is episode 19, otherwise entitled The Once and Future Flash, does show Barry traveling to the future, just like he said he would to both Joe and Iris, and this is obviously in order to get the information and help that he needs. The promo shows us a lot of really cool things, which include a very different looking and feeling Central City, a deserted Star Labs, a broken future version of both Cisco and Barry, as well as one dope Flash suit. Now this future Flash suit, while looking really damn cool and much better than the current suit that the present Barry currently wears, it does have a decent amount of people confused and sort of asking some questions. Before we get into what some people are actually confused about in regards to this future Flash suit, I will give my opinion as well as my answer to one question I've seen a decent amount over the past few days around this new future Flash suit, and that is, when will we see it worn by the present day Barry? So in other words, when will that suit we see in the future be the Flash suit that we see Barry wear, episode to episode from now on, and when will it become the new present day Flash suit? And my reply to that is most likely pretty soon. They made this suit from scratch. This isn't just an older suit that has had like 1 or 2 modifications done to it. This is new, like this is a completely different designed Flash suit. These suits also aren't cheap to make, like they're pretty expensive, and seeing this one is pretty damn detailed. This would suggest it would have been, at the higher end of things when it comes to its cost. An example of a lower quality suit used on the show would be like the Rival. His suit, saying it was only in 2 episodes. The suit looked pretty cool, but you could tell the quality of it wasn't like the others we had seen before on the show, which does make sense. Like, why make it amazing quality when it was going to have like a limited use, like 2 episodes, and he wasn't like a major part of those 2 episodes. He was just appearing every now and then. But with this new suit, I can't see them keeping it away from the show for too long following this episode, seeing that it will make the current suit look so average in comparison. It's like being used to having Big Macs. You might have like a Big Mac once a week, you might go to McDonald's once a week and have it for dinner. Then one week you go and have a gourmet hamburger instead of that Big Mac for that week. So the Big Mac is the current day Flash suit, the gourmet hamburger is that new future Flash suit that we've seen. And then you go back to that Big Mac, the difference in quality is going to be even more noticeable than you would have thirst fought. But when do I think it will first show up again in the present day as Barry's new suit? Well, honestly, it could be as early as the next episode after the one where Barry actually goes to the future, which would be episode 20. The Flash actually hasn't been filming on the streets of late from what I know, so not in public, following the filming of episode 19. So the reasoning for that could be that they don't want to spoil that Barry starts wearing this new suit in the present time. I might be wrong on that, but I've not seen any set photos. I have seen like the crew filming stuff, but a lot of the if they are filming in public, it's blocked by like green screens and stuff like that, so people aren't able to get close, or there's more security telling them to, you can't come any closer, so people can't get clear shots of what is going on. So this might be the reason why, because Barry's wearing this new suit, which would make a lot of sense. But if I was going to give a definitive answer in regards to when I would expect to see it show up in the present day as Barry's new suit for the first time, I would say the finale for this season or the first episode of next season. The finale would be a cool place to debut it, just hype everything up even more. However, debuting it in next season's premiere would be cool as well, as it is almost like a visual thing to represent the kicking off of a new season. That's when I would expect it most likely to happen, like either the finale of this season or the premiere of next season, but I honestly would not be shocked if it appeared in episode 20 and Barry started wearing it then. Now, as I said earlier, and this is obviously the main point behind this video, there is actually a decent amount of confusion around this new suit in comparison to stuff that has already been established on the show, not only this season, but in seasons 1 and 2. Now, it doesn't just have to do with the suit, but also the events around the year that Barry travels to, and that year is actually 2024. He will actually be there on the date that that newspaper article from the future is from. So the newspaper article that appears in the time vault, that's where Barry's going to, that exact date. You can tell the suit is different. It's not extremely different from what is shown in the episode 19 promo to the actual newspaper, but it is still different. And also the events from the future newspaper won't happen either. But why? Why won't that happen? Well, that answer actually comes through the name of the first episode of this season, which of course is Flashpoint. I know a lot of people were disappointed that Flashpoint only lasted one episode, but the whole point of Barry causing Flashpoint wasn't for it to be like a 4, 5, 6 episode arc at the beginning of this season. The whole point of Barry causing Flashpoint was for it to be the catalyst for everything to happen this season. Kid Flash, Savitar returning, the invasion crossover, with the Dominators, and arguably Killer Frost. This is all due to Flashpoint, and it is the same for the change in the future with the newspaper as well as the new Flash suit. The newspaper we saw in the earlier seasons was from one timeline, so one separate timeline, and this future we are going to in the next episode up to 2024 is a Flashpoint affected timeline where Savitar was able to create Kid Flash and use his youth and ego against himself, so Savitar could in turn replace his spot in the Speed Force prison, which future Barry put him into, with Wally West. This allowed Savitar to break out in the present, where we are now, and do everything which leads up to what we see in the future in 2024, with the main event obviously being killing Iris West. That is why we don't have the same brighter red suit, which a lot of people wanted, seen in not only the newspaper, but also from that future Barry scene at the night of Nora Allen's death. It honestly wouldn't surprise me if the future Barry in episode 19 explains to Barry in detail how much of a mistake Flashpoint was, more than the present Barry may actually realize. Even though in episode 15, I'm pretty sure Savitar made it pretty clear to Barry that he stuffed up a lot. Like, if he didn't cause Flashpoint, Savitar wouldn't have had to create Kid Flash. He wouldn't have found a reason and a way to escape the Speed Force prison that his future self had put him into. So yeah, you'd hope Barry would have realized by then, but this future Barry from 2024 might nail it home a bit more for him. But that is obviously something we obviously will not know until the episode finally drops. But this future Barry does seem pretty angry, as you would have seen in the promo if you have watched it. Not only with the fact that Iris died, but he's probably angry at his past self that he didn't realize earlier on what was going on and didn't figure out a way to stop it before it actually happened. But thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like. Let me know in the comment section below anything on this video you might be confused about, because I will be in the comment section down below replying, because this is one of those videos where it can be a bit confusing, especially if you can't understand me properly because of my accent or something. So if you are confused about anything else, please leave comments in the comment section down below, and either myself or some other viewer might chip in there and help you understand things a bit more clearly. And if you disagree with anything I've said, like you might interpret something different, also leave them in the comments, because I'd like to see the differing opinions of everyone watching. But yeah, leave all those opinions in the comment section down below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you later, guys, and goodbye.